Chris Pratt, I mean, if they pitched it to him like, yo, we're making universe, he's like, what? Universe? I'm in there. And he's Mario?
I think Chris Pratt has become the Drake of movies.
The Drake of movies. Tell me more.
Meaning he's not good at what he does, but people love him.
Wait.
Max Allotment Podcast.
Episode 87 of the Max Allotment Podcast. With me today is my guy.
Salute to Bruce.
And I'm here.
Show on the Max Allotment Podcast.
What's good, Crenly? How's it going? What's new?
Man, not much new. Life is good as always. Well, I guess it's new. I'm back in the gym.
Oh, okay.
I'll say that. I was lazy for months, man, and I think I hit another one of those walls that you're like, yo, get your fat ass up and go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Eating and drinking catches up to you, man. That's one of the reasons why I try to stay as motivated as I can as possible.
Man, it's hard. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard. Balancing it with, you're at work all day, and sometimes that one last task that you're trying to get done turns into an hour, and you're like, God damn, there goes the gym for 2 hours.
You work out in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So I can't do that.
I've been used to like waking up early in the morning and working out for 20 plus years or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to now it's so hard to do that. It's just, man, you're like, I can't get up.
So not to get real deep into this conversation, but I do remember a time when I was heavy into fitness and motivating people and whatnot, that there was a study shown that a lot of veterans, when they leave the military, they have this like huge downward slope because they just get so comfortable in the civilian life. Yep. And yeah,
I can speak to it firsthand, man. Because remember, we have height and weight requirements. Like if you're only, for me, for example, a strong 5'8", right? My max weight was 180 pounds. So when I was creeping to when you creep into 180, you're like, you're doing everything you can to stay under that, because then your life gets complicated, your reports get complicated, promotion, all that. So you got to do what you got to do to stay in shape or stay under that weight limit.
I remember I was so we talk about height a few times. I'm 6'3", and in my early 20s, I was partying so much and like not giving a fuck and not focused on I was just working and having fun, having fun. I was like
as you should be.
I was like 165 at 6'3", bro. I was a fucking twig. It was not pretty. It's funny. I show people pictures all the time of it, and they're like, "That can't be you." I'm like, "Yeah, that was me." I was. No, thank you.
Yeah, I do remember you showed me one picture. Yo, but then I'm, speaking of all that, I'm also a hypocrite, right? Because I'm gonna hit the gym and do my thing, right? And then Sunday comes around, it's like, yo, Latin food festival, and at a brewery,
out the window, let's go.
we gotta go, pack up the fam, let's go, and that's what we did this past weekend,
Yeah, that's okay. Though. I think you doing that. Not to circle back to the Latin food festival a second. I know, and this is from my own personal lifestyle and from what I've seen other people, you got to have that balance. So if you do it, if that's the one day, the one weekend, whatever, or like when you came out for Arizona Beer Week last year and we did all this shit, food, booze, everything, like that happens once in a while. It's not your normal every week type of shit. And that's when it becomes a challenge. When it's like every week, they're like, this is your life. And I'm like, fam, you can't do that. Like or at least balance it out as best you can.
Yeah. And that's where the struggle is, because you try to go to the gym, 3-4 times a week. And then the weekend comes and it's like, fuck it. And then you all out. So that's what I'm trying to break that habit, because, I used to be really good. And then at one point, me and the wife were really, really good. And then lately I just retired and said, fuck it.
Hey, so Latin Food Festival, how was that?
Man, it was good. It was a lot of people. There was a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Dominicans. There's some Nicas here. I saw some other flags flying around.
I don't know why Nica always sounds funny.
Yeah, I saw a couple people wearing Nicaraguan flags. Like, really, we got them in Texas. Like, I guess so.
Nicaragua is one of those countries that you don't hear a lot of, especially amongst Latinos.
Yeah, because I don't know. Well, yeah, they are Latinos, but I don't know. They're not part of like that main group of Latinos, I guess you want to call it,
I don't know about
right?
that.
Like
See,
you always think
now,
Dominicans, Puerto
now
Ricans,
you stepping on some
Cubans.
landmines, bro. Ellos son
I'm just
Latino.
saying.
Son Latino.
I'm just saying. Listen, man. Listen. I'm just calling it like I see it, man. When you think Latino, you think Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, and then like throw in a Venezuelan in there, right? Maybe a Colombian, but you don't think
Brazilians are
like
Latinos too, though.
right. No, I get the concept, but now you're going way down south into South America. Do we consider, Argentinians Latinos?
Yeah.
Yes. They. But do you?
Did you
is
answer
that
your
the
own
first-
question? Is that what the
I
fuck you
know
just
that.
did?
No, but what I'm saying is, when you think Latinos, do Chilenos come to your mind, to the top of your mind? No,
Hey,
they don't.
Latinos are Latinos, man. I just like, oh, so I don't assume.
Yo,
I
stop
said,
it.
oh, where you from? Like,
No, stop
listen, I made that mistake. My first mistake ever when I lived in Florida, in assuming Latinos looked a certain way, right? And
Oh.
I was in Florida, in Fort Lauderdale area, Fort
You're on that
Lauderdale
one.
area. Blonde hair, blue eyed lady, and she looks at me. She's like, "Habla español," and I'm like, "You habla español?" Like, what the fuck?
You speak of?
Yeah, because again, I was so sheltered living in the Northeast. Like, you don't see a lot of blonde hair, blue eyed Latinos. And when she said it to me, and I was like, "The fuck."
I'm confused here. Who are
Chill
you?
out, like, what's going on here? But it's one of those things. Again, you're sheltered, right? You're very sheltered, and we kind of discussed this before. Where like there's black Mexicans and there's redhead
black everybody.
Latinos,
There's black everybody.
redhead Latinos. You know, what I mean, like there's no one look, right?
Yep.
Like we're such a diverse, like as far as features, such a diverse group. Now there's the majority.
Yep.
There's the majority.
And what's known,
Like
what's
there's
popular. Or
so
whatever,
like for Mexicans, there's George Lopez and then there's fucking Canelo, right? There's the two. Like no, I'm saying there's the
Yes.
two. Crazy,
Yeah, because he's redhead, white.
yeah, and George Lopez is
Then you
George
got-
Lopez. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
but it's all right to call it out. Like it's nothing wrong with it. It's just saying it's okay to
We are-
acknowledge
we
it
are
and
a
see that hey,
beautiful
we are
rainbow.
very diverse.
We're a beautiful rainbow of colors.
Yes,
I love it. I love it.
shout out to
Anyways,
Latinos.
man.
Shout out to Latinos
Yeah.
everywhere.
Shout out to Latinos. Yeah.
All you Latinos, not even just ones that Crenly recognizes, but all of you.
What I said. Well, you know what I said, and I'm not gonna say it again. But yeah, man. But it was a good time. Had some Dominican food. Had some fucking country club that I've been dying to get.
Yeah.
If you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, look it up. My
Spelled
son.
country club. So he said country club, but it's spelled country club. So if you're gonna go look
Yeah.
it up, make sure you spell it right. Country club soda.
With a K.
That's not a K.
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
Yes, man. Anyway, my son
Hey,
loves it.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, Lord.
It's with a
Really?
C. Well, go ahead.
Are we
continue.
gonna? While
I
you're
could have
looking for
sworn
that,
it was with a C. Go ahead.
Nah,
See.
bro,
I'm
nah,
gonna look it up.
Nah,
I'm
pretty
curious
sure
now.
it's not. But anyways, yeah, man. So we had some Dominican food, had some beers at this brewery, Lakewood Brewing up in Garland. That's like North Dallas. Never been up there, so it was a good time. I had
It's a
some.
C, fam.
No, it's not.
How much you want to bet? I'm
You
looking
talking
at it
country
right
club
now.
like a golf course? Like a
No, country
golf-
club soda.
Man, listen.
Merengue soda.
No, I had the
C.
frambuesa. That's the one I had. That's the good one, yo.
Country Club Merengue soda has a subtle fruity flavor. It is the the Dominican national soda. C.
The-
Country Club.
With the
Oh, wait a
Dominican
minute.
national
Oh, a
soda.
K. It's spelled in
Yo, you
cursive.
sure?
It's
Oh,
in
yeah,
cursive,
no
so it might look like a K, but it definitely is a C.
All right, fine. It is a C. You're right. I could have sworn that shit was a K,
Wait
man.
a minute. I don't remember that K.
Maybe I had the bootleg version. But anyways, it was
Everything got knockoffs nowadays, bro. Go ahead.
yeah. So yeah, man, had a good time. Had some beers. Went to a new brewery. Checked that one off the list. I
far was
really
that
like
from you?
that brewery. It was an hour.
So you've been traveling lately, bro.
Hey, man, the DFW area is huge,
You've been traveling lately.
and I'm gonna hit every corner of that motherfucker. So,
You've been
I
traveling.
gotta see what's out there. Yeah, man. I mean, I like traveling. You know that. I'm not driving an hour because today they're releasing a special beer. No, I'm not doing that.
So you like traveling. You don't mind traveling if the mood strikes you. You're not traveling because you feel compelled.
Yes.
Is that the right way to break it
Yes.
down?
Yes. Like I might hit up, there might be, hour and a half. I'll drive and make it a day do some for the kids, pick out a spot that we're gonna eat at, hit up a brewery,
An
take
hour
some
and a
beers to
half?
go. Yeah, I'll do that.
That's crazy. Now you lost me
Yo,
there.
no, DFW. Yo, you might be in one corner of the DFW and drive way to the other side, like East Texas.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, East Dallas. You're an hour and a half away. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? So I'll make it a day, take the kids, have them do something cool, and then bring some beers back. And
All
then,
right.
you explore the entire DFW area. It's a huge area, man. So I'm glad to be living here. So yeah, man. Shout out to that festival, man. Had a good time.
Good shit. Shout out to those guys. I'm good, by the way. I'm chilling. It's been a long week, fam. So like, it's only Wednesday and it's been a long week. So I'm just like, let's just drink. Like I'm down to hear you.
Shots.
I'm just taking shots, even though I'm drinking beer, but I've got my whiskey right here.
Yeah.
But it's one of those like, you know what? I need some strong shit. And excuse me, this is it right here.
There you go. So you drink. That's that one you had from the other day, right?
Yeah.
From the local one.
This
What's
is
the name of it?
Also Distillery. It's called Notary Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I think I gave this like a 3.75. Maybe I stick with that. It's a really good whiskey, and the price was really good. I think it's like $35. Not bad.
Okay.
But go through your whiskey. This is not what I'm reviewing, by the way, guys. I'm just drinking because I need to get my fucking mind right. But go ahead and
Need to get loose. So
what are you drinking, fam?
sticking with my Texas themed bourbons. I'm drinking Silver Star straight bourbon whiskey. This is these guys are here in Fort Worth. I've been actually trying to make it to the distillery, but I got kids, so it's not like, hey, stay home or daddy goes drinking. Like,
Or come out with me while I get fucked up.
Yeah. And then I'm like the only adult with like a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old at the bar. Like, no, I'm not that parent. So I'm gonna wait for another time to go visit them, but they are on my list.
So where'd you get that bottle from?
Interesting. I got it. It wasn't from the distillery. I think I got this at Specs, if I'm not mistaken, which is another large liquor store here. I don't. Do they have Specs over there in
No,
Arizona?
I never heard of that. So sounds
Gotcha.
pretty local.
Okay. Yeah. So this is. It's called 1849. Well, they flashed 1849, and 1849 was when Fort Worth was established. It was also when Texas became a state.
Oh.
So you throw that
History
1849
lesson.
around here. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it. I like the history lessons.
Yeah, see, and that's the cool part because you're like, oh, I didn't know that, and then you start looking into it and you find out more stuff. And this was an actual fort back in the day, and then it became a city.
Got it. Okay.
Then this one right here, this I found real interesting, and I'm gonna believe it because they're saying it. This is made with Texas rainwater.
So specifically, they capture the rainwater to make that.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
So, yeah, that's what I'm getting.
It rains
so
much. It rains so much that you're able to capture the water and go.
Yo,
from
I
there.
don't know if it rains that much down here.
That's what I'm translating it as.
I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe they capture every single drop that comes down here. I mean, the drops.
It's like a
and
giant
they use it?
fucking funnel.
Yeah. Yo, because I mean, the first year we were here is like we went like the entire summer, not one drop. So then, what happens to your production?
I mean,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
booze.
I don't know.
You can let that shit for a minute, so you can make like, you have crazy fucking, like a ton of rain 1 year, snow, all that shit.
I'm sure that it has an effect on their production. I mean, this is aged 3 years, so whatever they capture, they do their thing, and then they have it sitting in barrels for 3 years before they bottle it. So this, so I'm assuming that whenever there's a long drought, it definitely puts it.
Slows it
slows
down.
down their schedule. Yeah, it's got to be. I mean,
I can see that.
Maybe I don't know if all of it is made with rainwater or if it's half rainwater, half regular water. I don't know that, but shout out to these guys. This is actually, it smells really good. The smell, it's got like this caramel chocolatey smell to it.
Okay.
It's a little sweet, not too much on the burn.
A little sweet.
A little sweet, little vanilla-ish. That's what I'm. You know what I'm saying? But I like it. I like it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna go 3.5 on
Oh, okay.
3.5. Yeah.
Sorry, wrong button. I meant to do gunshots.
Yeah. It got this cool textured label, so you know what I'm saying. Shout out to these guys, man. I'm coming to see you guys soon.
I am drinking in your old stomping grounds area, Crenly.
Hey.
J. Wakefield.
Oh,
Darkest
okay.
Night. First of all,
Yes.
this caught my attention because I'm a huge comic nerd. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a huge comic nerd. And this is a reference to Green Lantern. So, in brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. You know, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. It's the whole fucking oath and shit like that, right?
Is that a prayer?
So,
Yo, you recited that like I like.
so no, it's not a prayer. It's an oath. So,
I was gonna
for those
put my hands together like.
So
yo.
for those of you who don't know, the Green Lantern Corps, so they have an oath, and you recite the oath, and the oath is supposed to like empower you, in a sense, right? So not give you power, but like empower you, like give you like that little
Motivation.
put that battery in your back type of thing, you know, like fuck, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. And so the oath goes, in brightest day and darkest night, no evil shall escape my sight. You know, beware my power, Green Lantern's light, something like that. And so that's what it is. And there's to get real nerdy for a second, there's like I think 7 rings. There's green, white, red, violet, blue, another color I can't remember, and then like black is the worst one. Oh, not the worst one. Black means death. So like black is like the dead superheroes come back as the Black Lantern Corps.
Yo, fun fact.
What?
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Sorry, when it comes to comics, again, I get real nerdy.
Hey,
like,
but
it's
like,
on the fucking can, so I had a reason to talk about it. You feel me? Like it wasn't like.
I mean, I like it, and there's everybody has their thing. I've never been into comics, but that's a fun fact. I like it.
And like I said, it's and the name of the beer is called In Darkest Night. So that's the second line to the oath. But that's what caught my attention.
I like it.
Anyway, so it's I could never pronounce
J. Wakefield.
It's J. Wakefield, but I can never pronounce the way this is. It's a Foder age dark Czech lager. So I can pronounce the rest of it. I just can't pronounce the first part. Foder, which is basically I think that's a wine type of. I think it's a wine type of like what's that called? Silo, whatever. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it.
Oh, you mean where they brew it?
Yeah, so it's like a wood. It's like a wood. Not a wood. We're not where they brew it. They ferment it. Excuse me, ferment it.
Yeah.
So it's instead of being steel or metal, it's wood.
Okay.
What was I saying?
Isn't that just in that a barrel though?
Dark Czech. No, barrel is a barrel. I mean, it could barrel. I mean, it. I don't know. Like, that's too many questions, bro. I'm kind of buzzed from the booze, from the fucking whiskey, and you ask me too many questions, man. I can't even pronounce the goddamn word.
Here I am quizzing you and shit.
Like, goddamn it, I need more shots.
All right, go ahead. Tell me about it. Go ahead.
Anyway, it's an aged dark Czech lager, 4.9%, so it's not too high. But yeah, made in Dade. Shout out to Dade County. Right?
It's my hometown, man. Yeah, Dade County. I've been to that brewery one time because it opened after I left, and then I went back. When I went back one time, went and had some beers. Good little spot. My friend goes over there all the time, so shout out to those guys.
They're very nerdy over there too because they got a lot of Star Wars shit. They got a lot of stuff that's nerdy themed, but they make some great beer. I think they had They had an Infinity Stones stout, I believe, a few years ago, and each Infinity Stone was a different flavor stout.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I can't remember the full details behind this. So don't come at me, but I do remember something of a Infinity Stone and stout reference. But I saw this. I was surprised to see this first of all at my local liquor store. Shout out to Trevor's in Scottsdale. So this is where I got this.
Trevor's.
Yeah. So I got this at Trevor's in Scottsdale. I saw it and I was like, oh, first of all, this is Jay Wakefield. Secondly, it's got the Green Lantern ring. Thirdly, it's called In Darkest Night. So like it's trifecta
so you had
of
to
like
get it.
I had to get it. I had to buy it. I didn't know what kind of beer it was. I just bought it. It could have been a Hefeweizen, and I hate Hefeweizens, and I still would have bought it. But
it just looked good.
Can art got me. This is it. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been attracted to can art, and this got me.
So does the beer match the can art?
So in Darkest Night, which is dope because it is a dark Czech lager. So you can see there, it's in line with the name of the beer. I'd say this is a really nice malty caramel taste to it. Not too strong flavor. Like you can drink this and sip it, chug it, big gulps, whatever the fuck works for you. It's either one, great.
And it's at a 4%, so you can drink multiples of
Oh
them
yeah, you can drink a few of those.
and still be good.
This will go well with like a cigar. Like if you had a nice cigar to pair with this, or even like the whiskey, it pairs well with the whiskey. It actually, I did this pairing really like unknowingly. Like it was like, oh shit, this is actually really good. So pairing this with some whiskey. So like if you're doing whiskey shots or you're tasting whiskey and you want to chase, you're tasting whiskey and you want to chase it. This is a good shit. I think this is my first dark Czech lager on the podcast, and they've raised the bar. I think this is an easy 4 for me. This is a solid 4. Shout out to
gunshots for that.
Jay Wakefield and this shit. They got me with the comic reference. They got me with the Jay Wakefield, and it's a good beer. So, a foe.
Sounds like a winner to me. Yo, I'm looking into those beer that you were talking about with the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
I see the lineup. They got this one for 16% ABV. God damn.
That's actually pretty low. Like if you compare it to like the Black Tuesdays. Have you ever had a Black
16%?
Tuesday?
No, I don't think I have. No.
A Black Tuesday can range anywhere, depending on which year and what variant. It can be anywhere from like 18 to 21%. It's a stout, and the crazy part is the Black Tuesdays, they drink so fucking smooth. Like you'll drink them, and you're like, oh, this is pretty good, and I'll tell you, yeah, this is like 19%. This is 20%, and you look at me like, what the fuck? Are you serious? And it's so easy drinking. But yeah, I never had the Infinity Stone ones from Jay Wakefield, but I heard nothing but great things about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the entire lineup, all of them.
All 6
I'm
stones?
sorry, I take it back. There's actually 7.
7?
The way
Well, one's the gauntlet, no?
Orange, green, blue, yellow, red, purple, and Infinity Gauntlet. Yes, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, man, we're talking aged bourbon, brandy, and rye whiskey barrels at 17%. Oh, they're all 17%. I'm sorry, I was wrong. I was looking at another one that they put out. All of them are 17%, and they're all stouts. Yep, and there's something very. Like just one thing is different from all of them, but I like the way that they came up with the idea and they released it and all that. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, it was right as Endgame and Avengers like Endgame was coming out, or Infinity War, and then Endgame. So it was right in line with that. And like I said, they kept the nerd reference is fucking fire. I love that shit.
Yeah,
so
I
dig it.
I like it.
So let me read to you something fun. And we can discuss it.
Yeah.
So check it out. Burglars cut hole in wall of coffee store bathroom to break into Apple store. Take $500,000 in items.
So wait a minute. Okay, so they went to the coffee shop next to the Apple store. They went into the bathroom,
cut a hole,
snuck into the Apple store, and they stole how much?
$500,000 worth of shit.
$500K. That's a lot of iPhones.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of so the biggest thing is let's get into it in a second. Like what would make sense for them to take? But let's start with the fact that they cut a hole.
Yo, they went through a lot.
That's some Ocean's 11 shit, bro.
I mean, come on, man. I hope they stole 500,000. That's a lot of iPhones, man. What they go up in there like suitcases? Like how do you walk out with all that?
You're thinking iPhones. I'm thinking like.
What are you thinking?
AirPods. Because AirPods are pricey, and AirPods don't have any trace shit to it.
Okay.
So AirPods, the AirPods Pros, the ones that look like mine, those are like $500 each.
But how many of those you have to steal to amount to total to 500,000?
The AirPods, I think the AirPods. So let's do the math, right? If I'm doing the math right, and if I'm thinking smart when stealing shit, I'm taking AirPods and AirPods Max Pro, whatever the fuck it's called. You're at least taking $300,000 worth of that shit because the AirPods are small, like the fucking thing are tiny. So you can take they're about what $200-$300 a pop, like the new ones.
Yeah, something like that.
Roughly. Yep. So you could take a box of that shit, and that box would cost you a couple $1,000s. You take a couple boxes of that shit, you know what I mean? It adds up.
You know what I just thought about?
A laptop. The laptop's another one. Laptops you don't have to. You don't have to trace those.
Yeah, so I was about to ask, how did they get all this shit out? Like, did they sneak it back through the coffee shop?
Well, clearly they know somebody in the coffee shop.
Ooh, they're in on it.
It's an inside job, man.
It's an inside job. They knew it.
Because you know what you do. You wait till both stores close.
Yep.
Right. You then cut the hole. So cutting a hole through drywall is not hard.
Yep.
You can do that shit with
sound on your alarms.
Exactly. You don't break any alarms. You don't fucking because all they're locking up are the doors. The alarms are probably not set for the cases, like the display cases and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So you're just taking all that shit.
Yo, that's genius. Or inside job between somebody at the coffee shop and somebody at the Apple store.
That's too risky. That's way too because now you're involving two stores as opposed to one store, and can you trust the other person?
You know, okay, they're both going down.
So you're saying
they're both equally. They're taking equal risk.
So let me get this straight. I run the Apple store. You run the coffee shop.
Yep.
I'm like, yo, Crenly, I'm going to get a job at the Apple store. And then in 6 months when I get promoted, you'll rob that shit.
I mean, think about it. It's a genius plan. They trust you with the keys. So now if you open the case, which is probably locked up, right?
Assuming because they lock up the store, so we don't know if the case is open or not.
Right.
The case could be open.
Okay, I doubt it.
Why not? The store is locked up.
Right, but what I'm saying. So when the store doors are open, the cases are locked. So it's not like
they're behind shit.
Like the counter.
Yeah, like counter behind and inside the supply closet, whatever the fuck you got. So it could be.
So you see what I'm saying? So who else can get to the back other than a dude that works there?
Or the supply closet doesn't have a alarm, and you just kick that bitch open.
That too. I think it's an inside job.
On both sides?
On both sides.
I'll take just the coffee shop. The coffee shop for sure is an inside job. That one is clear cut. That's it. That shit's it.
Yo, and then for it to add, and going back to it, for it to add up to 500,000, that's a lot of stuff you got to do, right?
Apple shit's expensive.
True, but think about it. 500,000, that's $500,000.
Yeah.
You got to take multiple trips.
No, I mean, yeah, you do, because you also got to fit through shit. Yeah,
exactly. You got to fit it through the hole. So now the dude that's running the coffee shop.
Let me see the hole. Hold on.
That's
the hole is not that big. Although I'm looking at the hole, and I'm looking at a box right now, and you could slide the whole box because of the way they set it up. The whole box through the hole.
Right. So they took multiple trips. You're not taking $500,000 in one trip.
It's not multiple trips. You're just handing it to the person on the other side.
Yo, they did an assembly line.
Probably.
It was employees from both stores.
Oh, here you go.
Side.
It was a 24 by 18 hole cut in the wall into what appears to be the back room of the Apple store. So they cut it right into the room where the fucking shit.
Oh, wow.
They didn't have to kick shit down at all. The door, they were behind it. They were inside the room anyway.
Wow. That makes it a lot easier.
I had no clue we were so close or adjacent to them, says somebody or whatever. Yeah, the Apple Store's employees had no idea the merchandise had been stolen until they arrived to work the next day. Oh, wait. I should have read the fucking full story. Sorry.
I need an alibi from every employee.
Approximately 436 iPhones in total were taken. See, why they taking iPhones? Okay, so right here, look.
That's not a
In total, about $500,000 worth of merchandise was stolen. And that's iPhones, iPads, and Apple Watches. See, the Apple Watches I'll take. The iPhones, I'm like, because iPhones can be traced and cut off or what other shit. But the
Can't
Apple
they
Watch,
all be traced? Can they all be
not
traced?
the watch. I don't think the watch could be.
Yo, these days everything can be tracked. If
No,
it's Apple,
because the phone itself has to be connected to a network. So if you report the phone stolen, essentially the phone cannot be connected to the network. But
understood. But
a watch is an accessory.
Isn't that what they did? No, remember they had it to where you can connect your phone. I'm sorry, your phone to your watch.
Yeah, but that's an accessory. That's what I'm saying. That's not the actual device. So I can take the phone off my wrist. The phone off my wrist. The watch off my wrist. Pair your phone with it and call it a day. Same thing with the AirPods and all that shit. Them taking iPhones is stupid in my opinion. That's where they fucked up. Like take accessories. Apple accessories are expensive. We talked about it a few times.
Or laptops.
Laptops are questionable, but maybe.
What you mean? They're what, $2,000?
Yeah, but those are
$1,500?
traceable too.
I think they're all traceable. I don't know this for a fact, but if Apple's putting traceable things like devices on just about everything that they in their lineup, they're gonna do it to everything in their lineup. They're not gonna be like, we'll just leave these watches alone. Like, no.
Our front door was locked. They pried to open our front door. Seattle Coffee Gear Regional Manager Eric Marks told the outlet that break into the store was $2,000. The break into the store was $2,000 in repairs. I would have taken coffee too on the way out. I would have taken coffee. I would have taken Apple products and coffee
and a Slurpee. Like no,
not like the actual bags of coffee. I'm pretty sure they have bags of coffee, like coffee beans, just like that. Like, just take that shit with you.
Yo, so the alarm to the coffee shop didn't go off after they pried the door open, like you said?
I guess so. Hold on, let me play this video. So I'm watching an actual video of them taking this shit. Hold on, it's loading. So they're stealing from the coffee shop. No, this is something else. Sorry, this video. Why is this video on here if it has nothing to do with the fucking? Never mind. Sorry, guys.
I know what you mean. Because mine is showing the same thing.
It's the video that has nothing to do with the goddamn story. Yeah, like, why is it on there?
In another state too, right?
In Texas.
Yeah.
The robbery, the Apple Store robbery was in Seattle, and this shit, the video's in Texas. Anyway.
Either way, that was an inside job.
I think it's genius. I don't know if they got away with it. I don't know if they got caught.
I need alibis.
For me,
every person that worked in both of those establishments.
I'm a fan of if you got away with it, go for it. Like, assuming nobody was hurt, nobody was harmed, you're stealing from a big company. Both stores are insured, so money isn't really lost like that.
I'm gonna go the other way.
I'm all for it.
Don't steal nothing.
I'm not encouraging to steal, but if you
anything.
If you have you have the right amount of courage to commit a crime like that, and you can get away with it, hats off to you guys.
Listen, to all our listeners, we love you. We don't want you to end up in jail over some iPhones or some headphones. Don't steal.
Don't steal shit that's traceable.
Don't steal shit. Period.
Don't steal something that's traceable.
We talked.
First of all, coming from you, that's hypocritical.
I told you. I said I was not. It wasn't me. I was just telling you what other people did.
Hypocritical.
But anyway, I noticed what other people doing.
Oh man, let's move on.
No. So, I want to know what our listeners have to say about this. So, if you're listening to us right now, go in the comments and tell us what would you do. Are you taking phones? What are you doing? Are you selling them? Are you selling them for pieces? Are you not?
Gut it
breaking
out.
anything?
You
what are you
gut
doing?
It out. Yeah, you can gut it out. That's a good call.
Chop shop?
Gut it out. Chop shop of iPhones.
Yo, I got some screens, dog. What's up? You want one?
Yo, I got 1,500 iPhone 14s, fam. Let's go.
I know a guy.
Unmarked bills. What the fuck you saying? That's how much of a criminal I am. I don't know what to say. I'm like,
see, this story's right up your alley because you're the one stealing shit. But
oh man,
let's move on, man.
Super Mario movie comes out, makes $195 million the opening weekend. That's a big fucking deal.
That's a lot of money.
that's a quarter of what most movies make in like their entire run. They made it in one weekend.
Have you seen it?
I have not. I'm probably gonna watch it when it comes out like digital or some shit. I can't even say DVD anymore. Like I feel mad old. When it comes out on VHS, I'm gonna watch it. And like, no, bro, it's digital. Relax.
I'm gonna buy the bootleg version when it comes out.
I mean, I'll stream it, but like I'll stream it. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what I mean. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I can't say that I'm gonna go watch it. I'll be honest. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I probably will not watch it.
What's interesting though is that Mario. A lot of people love Mario. Even people who aren't gaming nerds, they'll love Mario. Like they like playing Mario. Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, regular Mario, all that shit.
Yo, Chris Pratt is Mario?
Yeah.
So it's a voice. He's doing a voiceover, right?
Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong. Jack Black is Bowser.
Oh yeah, I see that.
So
Charlie Day is Luigi.
They're making money off of this shit. Like they're making bank. Like they made bank. If not, they're they're probably gonna make at least in the first 2 weeks $500 million. I can see that.
Okay, now that I see the faces that are gonna be voices, I'm a little intrigued. I probably still won't go watch it, but
like I said, when it comes out in digital,
but
watch
I'm intrigued.
It. But it's interesting. It's interesting to see a movie like this because what I'm reading the rumors online and seeing is that they're going to build a universe out of this. So there's going to be a Donkey Kong movie, there's going to be a Star Fox movie, there's going to be a Zelda movie. So they're going to continue to build off of this and make a whole universe.
They're going Marvel on them.
Marvel wasn't the first person to do a universe, but yes, to keep it simple. Yes.
I don't know about these universes, but they made it.
They weren't the first.
They made it. They're the most famous ones, I guess. Mm-hmm. Right? They made a ton of bank, so they're following the same blueprint.
Yep.
I like it. I like the idea, and clearly it's working. They're making money, and Chris Pratt. If they pitched it to him like, "Yo, we're making a universe," he's like, "What universe? I'm in there." And he's Mario, the main character from this universe.
I think now he's the. I think Chris Pratt has become the Drake of movies.
The Drake of movies. Tell me more.
Meaning, he's not good at what he does, but people love him.
Wait. Wait. Did you just say?
I said what I said, damn it.
So you said Drake is not good at what he does, but people love him.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
I've said it many times. I'm not afraid to hide it. But in my opinion, he's become the Drake of movies. He's not good. He's not a great actor. He's got like maybe a few movies that he's really good at, and then everything else he's just Chris Pratt. That's it.
I like Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. For some reason, I'll keep wanting to sing Pat, but Chris Pratt. I like this guy.
Nah, I watch his shit, but I'm not crazy about it.
Yo, I can't believe we called him the Drake. Well, first of all, I like Drake. All right, so
see?
When you say that,
you're the reason why he's making money. Both of them, both of them.
Sure.
Both of them making money because of you. Both of them.
But I like him. I'm not gonna say he's the Drake of whatever.
He is.
No, man. No.
He's not good. He's not a great actor. He's not. There are tons of better actors than him, but yet he keeps getting cast in movies and sells fucking billions of dollars.
But are we looking at him as like is he doing the dramas and he's like playing the thin guy that's about to die or he's got
some drama shit. He's got some most of it's just comedy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's good at that.
I liked him in his earlier comedy shit. Like there was some early comedy shit that I liked. I'm not gonna go into it because it gets real crazy as far as the list. But once he blew up, I guess once Guardians of the Galaxy kind of happened and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Drake of fucking movies. That's what it is.
Wow. Okay.
I'm telling you, people are gonna get mad at both Drake and me, or upset with me because of Drake and Chris Pratt. Like I like both of those guys. I'm like, no, You're
Exactly.
the person. You're the person that's fucking feeding into this machine.
Now listen, I'm not gonna like fight you over it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like them both, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, you talking shit? You wanna like? I'm not gonna do that. I think you went a little far with it, but
Chris Pratt. Listen, Chris Pratt is he put him in just about anything in current modern movies, and he's in a cell.
yes,
Same thing with Drake. You put him in any fucking type of whatever, and he's in a cell. And it's sad because people don't even have like. I should stop with this. People who are fans of Drake, in my opinion, don't see like how bad it is. They're so blind by all this shit that they're like, "Oh no, but it's good," and I'm like, "It's really not." But anyway,
wow, I didn't know you felt that way.
I'll shut up.
Yo, again, I'm curious what the listeners got to say about this. I want everybody to go in the comments and
they're gonna chew me up. How you gonna say that about Drake and Chris Pratt?
Just jump all over Joe and let him have it, because I'm sure. Well, then again, I'm sure we have listeners that hate Drake or hate Chris Pratt.
There's a lot of movie nerds that go the other way. A lot of movie nerds that'll agree with me and say, "Yo, Chris Pratt he's trash. Like, he's I don't know." Like,
Star-Lord, man, come on, dude.
You see what I mean? Like you're just giving him giving him a pass just because of his roles. Like you're not even like,
Star-Lord,
was it really good though? Was it really good?
Yes, yes. Star-Lord, man, come on. I didn't like the gun though. He had that gun was ugly.
Hey, puppies in the background.
Oh yeah, my man, where's he at? Right there. He wants to record.
NFL Network is moving to YouTube.
Woo! Talk to me,
bro.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I think that is the smartest thing as far as mergers or partnerships, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't know what it is. I doubt it's a merger because NFL is way too big to merge.
No, they're just partnering.
Partner NFL Network and YouTube. That means that you could literally like that shit's
it's NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV, which is what I have.
Fam,
I have YouTube TV.
That shit is the crazy part is
my house.
The crazy. This is another thing when it's like, don't tell me there's inflation or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're paying $15 a month for a fucking blue check. On top of that, you're paying. You're out. They're gonna make billions. They're gonna make billions. Billions.
Think about this.
You thought $500,000 in one night was a lot of money?
Oh no.
Shit! You thought the blue check, $660 million was the one? Listen, both networks stand to make billions with this deal.
Billy, bro, Billy's the.
There's not enough Billies in that song to match up what they're gonna make.
It's incredible. So they're smart because like before you had to have DirecTV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had no choice. So I had no choice. I had to get the Red Zone and just watch it on Red Zone or whatever CBS, Fox, and NBC was showing me that day.
Yep.
Right? I had no choice. But now, you got my money. Take my money.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's gonna be easy. It's an easy win for both networks. Easy win.
DirecTV, you had to have a damn what's that thing called? The dish installed to your house. So it's not like people are gonna wait until the very last minute, right? And they're like, "Fuck, it's opening weekend and I don't have it." All you gotta do is hit 2 clicks on your remote, and you got
phone.
It. Or on your phone, on your remote, whatever,
bro. You're gonna order that shit on your phone. You're so convenient.
And right there, bam.
Boom.
Oh man, I'm in it. Smart. I'm in there. I'm one of those. Take my money. I'm saving. I'm allocating money just for that.
That's crazy, dude. I want to hear. I want to hear what people are like bought into this already, like you are. Like I'm down. Listen, I love watching football. I love my team. I love the Giants. Everything else, but I've also found ways to do it.
But okay.
I found ways to do it. What are you saying?
How? Like going to the bar?
Sure. Yeah.
Nah, man. It doesn't add up. No. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you want to go to the bar and hang out, get some food or whatever. But if you do that for 18 weeks? Nah, that shit adds up. You're better off just doing it at your house.
Listen, I'm just saying I found ways. But yo, and listen,
Just at the end of the day, the NFL wins. Yep, you're right.
they're gonna make billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. That's what I'm saying.
You can't tell me then.
Don't come at me with inflation, nothing, bro. If you're spending, what is it, a couple $100 for the fucking ticket? For the
like $350. I think if I remember right, I saw $350. Hey man,
well, that's nuts, yo. $350. Oh man,
it's either this or some Jordans. What's up? Who you picking? What you picking?
I'm not. I have ways to watch the show. The game. So I'm going with the sneakers, and then I'll figure out a way to watch the game one way or the other.
No. I'm staying right here, right there. Sundays in the fall, I'm gonna be right there with some bourbon and some beers and some wings in the comfort of my own house.
Bro, that alone, like the thought of everything you just said, right? Bourbon, wings, all that shit. Like the amount of money that the NFL season produces.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
For the entire U.S. economy is fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. We're not gonna get into that, but that's just something to think about. Like walk away with that as a thought and comment that or whatever you want and go from there.
I want to know if you're getting it.
Me?
Who's with me on this?
Oh,
not you, but like the listeners. I want to know. I know you're not getting it, but
fuck that. Nah, I'm good. I got my ways.
For the listeners, I want to know who is with me on this.
Let's put it this way.
Are you doing it? Are you not doing it? Are you stealing your friend's password and using it? What are you doing?
Let's put it this way. I haven't paid for a UFC fight in literally over 10 years. So
yeah, but then you go to the spot wherever you got to go, and you spend more than it will cost you to.
The internet's, bro. The internet's always got way. The internets are gonna internet.
Yes. You're right. But I'm not trying to watch a fight sitting on my desk on a computer. I want to sit on my couch on my 90-inch TV. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in the comfort of my home. So I'll leave it at that.
All right. My boy Ben Affleck did an interview in Spanish.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of this.
My man, wait, let me repeat what I just said. My man Ben Affleck did an interview in Espanol. First of all, I was jealous.
Why?
Because I think he speaks better Spanish than I do. Secondly, I was worried because like we've never heard him talk Spanish in the past, and now he's talking Spanish. Now that he's married to J-Lo. Did he Rosetta Stone that shit? Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck?
Yo, he's good too.
Yo, he was.
Good.
It was clean. It was very European Spanish. I'm not gonna lie, but it was clean. It was clean. It was good. It was good.
When you say like Spaniards,
yeah, like put some respect on the Ben Affleck, bro. He spoke Spanish. He's probably better than me, but I'm still pretty decent. And I know a lot of Latinos that don't even speak half of what he said.
He did a full interview,
bro, and he fucking said it like he didn't skip a beat. Like he just, I don't know the word. I don't know what he said, but I was watching and I'm like,
shout out to him, man.
Like either somebody's feeding it into his ear and he's repeating.
No. Nobody can feed.
I have
this.
I have my conspiracy thoughts about Ben Affleck speaking Spanish.
No, I'm listening to it right now. He is like fluent. I give him props.
Yo, shout out to Ben Affleck.
J-Lo was like, yo, you better get this.
He probably was like, fuck this. They're not gonna talk behind my back. I'm gonna know exactly what they say.
Yo, that's true.
He's probably like, I'm not gonna chill in the family function and they're gonna fucking talk shit behind my back. Nah, man. I'm gonna know exactly what these motherfuckers are saying.
But does the J-Lo family speak Spanish at the table and at family gatherings? Because
we gotta imagine there's some words flying around that he's not gonna know. Like we do it now. We do it on the podcast. People tell me all the time. They're like, "Yo, I don't know what he said by that." Whatever. I'm like, "Oh, that means this." And we talked about how people can't understand Bad Bunny lyrics, but they fucking sing it and they know it, but they don't understand what he's saying because of slang or certain things or whatever it is. And I'm like, and that motherfucker was like, nah, man, you're not gonna clown me in front of me and that's me though. That's my interpretation of what happened. Now, was he strong-armed into learning Spanish because of his relationship? I don't know. It's possible.
I would say so.
It's possible.
I would say so.
I'm just saying.
What other reason would he? I
told you another reason. He didn't want people talking shit behind his back.
Right, I get that. So
in front of him, not in front of him.
It all stemmed from Jennifer Lopez.
Probably.
She's like, you're gonna learn Spanish. Okay.
You're gonna learn today, boy.
I'm telling you, But props to him, man. He's good. He's like,
listen. Here's how I see it. He went to one Puerto Rican Christmas somewhere in New York, right? All the family from the Bronx came through, and he was chilling there, and they were talking shit, laughing, joking, and he's just there smiling like the good old boy from Boston that he is. And he's like, nah, you're not gonna get me anymore. I'm not doing this. And he's like, fuck that. And he learned. He got his Rosetta Stone. He learned his shit, and that was it.
I'm worried about him because he's not looking at the camera. He's looking around. Like, what's he doing? Like, is he nervous? Is he?
He probably is nervous.
He's like, or maybe he practiced the answer. Maybe
That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody could be feeding it to his ear or something. Like something. They could have rehearsed that. They could have rehearsed that back and forth.
Right. Yeah. And then all right, this is what we're gonna ask you. What are you gonna say? Oh, these are the questions you're gonna be asked. Stick to this script. It's like a movie script. This is what you're gonna say.
Listen, all I'm saying is Spanish, the last time I checked, and I'm not going to check right now because I'm lazy, but Spanish, the last time I checked, is the second most spoken language in the United States.
Is it?
I'm pretty positive.
We can roll with that.
We're gonna check it? You want to check it? Will we check it? Or do we let it just slide? You going to check it?
Let's let the unchecked facts roll. Fuck it. Why not?
The internet will check us regardless of which. I'm like, yo, what's going on me? It's
that bourbon kicking in.
The whiskey is kicking in, man. The bourbon's catching up to me. Regardless of which. I went real German. Regardless of which. But listen, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Oh, J-Lo, put him in check.
Yo. I'm telling you, I think he took it upon himself and say, nah, you're not going to clown me. You're not doing this. I'm not about to be, Jenna Flack and then fucking clown Jen Flack or whatever the fuck it's called.
No, it was Benifer.
Benifer, yeah.
Yo, Benifer, yeah. I like that name, by the way. But according to my research, my extensive research.
Oh, okay.
Spanish is the second most popular language in the U.S.
Vamos,
supposed to 72 million. Well, right now 43 million American inhabitants across the country.
Is it the Chinese or Arabic?
Third, Chinese languages.
Ooh.
They said languages. How many do they have?
Mandarin, Chinese, regular traditional Chinese. I'm pretty sure there's one or two others I can't think of.
So it says Cantonese, Mandarin.
Motherfucker, why you asking if you know the answers in front of you? Why you?
I'm asking. I'm letting you answer. You were rolling.
I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, there you go. So why would I jump in?
Cantonese, Mandarin,
Hokkien?
Cantonese. What?
Hokkien?
I don't know what that is. Now you lost me.
Yeah, 3.5 million.
Where's Arabic on that list? Arabic's already up there.
I don't know what Tagalog is. Tagalog is another dominant language. I don't know what that is. Vietnamese, then French and French Creole, Arabic, probably number 6.
Okay,
somewhere down there.
So listen, the lesson learned today is learn some fucking Spanish. Don't give me this bullshit that this is America. We can't. No, learn Spanish. Second most spoken language in the country. Number 2.
That's a lot of
learn that shit,
Spanish.
Bro.
If Ben Affleck can do it, you can do it too.
Word. Rosetta Stone. Where's the Rosetta Stone sponsorship, bro? We need that Rosetta Stone.
Yo, Rosetta.
Hablo español muy bien. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás?
You know, we always say, man, you got to cut that check.
Send it.
Send it, man. Send it.
Is it Babelfish is the other one? Babelfish, Rosetta Stone, Google Translate.
all that, all that.
So wait. Oh shit! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What?
So that's okay. Here's where I'm gonna go backtrack a little bit now that I'm thinking about it.
Okay.
Google, and you can look this up too. Google was in the process, if not, they developed an earpiece that would translate in real time what you need to say, what you're hearing. So I would speak in Spanish, but it would translate in real time in English.
So is that what you're saying? Is this what you're saying?
I'm saying it's possible. And now, you know what?
Man, listen.
You know what? That motherfucker Ben Affleck, bro. He is
Maybe
Batman. He is Batman, bro.
He's the Drake of fucking
No. You're not gonna do that to Ben Affleck. Like, chill.
What?
Chill. Like, I'm not a Ben Affleck fan. Chris Pratt owns that.
No. Why don't we lump them together? Both of them.
Why? Both of them. We have to both of them. Both of them, yo.
Why does he get a pass?
He doesn't get a pass, but he's not, because he actually has good movies. Ben Affleck has a series of good movies, and one of the first movies he started with is an amazing, not amazing movie, but it's a good movie, Good Will Hunting.
Right, I get you, but what I'm saying is,
and he was also in a bunch of Kevin Smith movies, so that's where my pass comes from. What I'm saying.
Is he? I'm not gonna say he's a one-hit wonder.
Nah, he's not that.
But
No.
So when top actors come to mind, does he come to mind as a great actor?
He's definitely like top 50.
50?
Top 30.
These aren't basketball players, man.
Top 30.
50?
Top 30.
Top 30.
We're talking about actors, male and female. Top 30.
Male and female?
Yeah, top 30.
You crazy as hell. You
For
crazy
Ben
as
Affleck?
hell. Yes.
Where's he at? Top actors, male, female.
Male and female, he's in the top 100. He ain't no damn
bugging.
top 30.
You
No.
Give me 50 actors above him, and then not now, but
male and female.
Give me
you
50 above him.
I can name tons.
Give me 50 above him, and we'll call it. Not right now.
Yo.
We'll do it. Follow
next
up.
Next episode. What? Are you kidding?
You got homework. Do some homework, bro.
Yo, are you kidding? Yo, come on, man. Yo, come on.
And Will Smith can't be number one for Bad Boys. Stop. You're not gonna go. You're not gonna get past for that shit.
Denzel goes first.
Whoa. See. Okay. Game over. That's it. We're done. Conversation over.
Who you got?
Conversation over. Let's conversation over.
Who you got?
Denzel is Denzel. This is a whole other conversation. To be continued.
Last one before we move on.
To be continued.
I want to. Who's your number one?
As far as I gotta think about this because
No.
Number one for me that I would watch movies back to back and enjoy would be De Niro because he has range, but he also has been pigeonholed in certain roles because of it. So De Niro is that.
So is what's his name? Denzel also has his little thing that.
No, Denzel the same person every fucking movie.
No way. Are you crazy?
No. Watch Malcolm X and then watch Man on Fire. It's the same person, just one's killing people and the other one's civil rights activists.
No, and De Niro is always a gangster, Italian gangster, mobster.
Yes and no, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Great actor. That's
what I'm saying. He has a lot of shit that he does that is the same, which is why I like watching him. But at the same time, he also has stuff that's different. But it's a whole other conversation.
When you see De Niro, you think in a suit, fucking shooting dice, smoking cigarettes,
dice
in a casino. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's the first thing that comes to mind.
Because you don't watch enough De Niro movies. That's the Raging Bull. Come on, Raging Bull alone sets him apart.
Okay, fine, I get you. But what I'm saying is, he's also like
Deer Hunter. Come on,
like
bro.
very niche. Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck has range, bro. Ben Affleck has done some shit.
Stop.
Bro,
stop.
If you look at Ben Affleck's catalog, he has range.
Armageddon? Was it Armageddon?
Armageddon was one of the ones where he's like the same, but he took it as a payday. Easily. He's got his payday.
We're not talking about the reason why he did the movie. I'm talking
because that's what it is. Like, he didn't do it because it was a passion project. He did it because it was a fucking payday.
Man, stop.
Anyway.
We're going to talk about this some more because ain't no fucking way. We're going to put him in top 30?
You're going to put Denzel number 1? Denzel is probably top 50.
What?
Hey,
I'm leaving. Cut the episode. Cut the episode.
Where's the Wi-Fi? Unplug the Wi-Fi. Let's go.
Come on, man. Let's go. If I was to do a Google search right now, I bet you he comes out top 5.
So the thing is, when it comes down to actors, you can't do a search because they're going to give you
It's very subjective. Yes,
it is. So like you're gonna be like, oh, most gross winning actor.
Right.
Like Will Smith. Will Smith is the highest paid, highest grossing actor, I believe. I think he had it, and then what's his name beat him because of Marvel, Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, I'm looking at a list, and there's so many people on here. Ben Affleck is not even on the page, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Stop it.
It's a whole other conversation.
Pacino.
Anyway,
DiCaprio. Look, Denzel's number 2. DiCaprio, Denzel, Tom Hanks,
whoa,
De Niro,
DiCaprio.
Pacino.
Tom Hanks is way higher than Denzel. Let me just say that.
He's 3. I'm looking at. I mean, according to this website,
Denzel and Tom Hanks are not in the same. They should not be anywhere within 20 places of each other.
Man, stop.
Tom
Samuel
Hanks
L.
should be higher.
Jackson. Yes, Tom Hanks.
Samuel
is one
Jackson.
of my favorites.
Samuel L. Jackson should not be on that list. He's definitely top 100 as far as acting. Samuel L. Jackson is my favorite watching actor because he's fucking hilarious.
And then you want to throw like female actors in here? Viola Davis? Come on, man. Like, stop.
Who did this recently? This is based on recent events. This is not like you're not even getting the older actors in there.
Sure.
Fuck out of here.
I mean, if we if we when we do older, if we expand it to older actors, Ben Affleck definitely doesn't make it.
Nah, he's up there. I think he's up there.
I'm done talking. I'm done talking.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
No.
Final words. Final words, man.
No.
Final words. Let's just wrap it up. This is it. Game over, man. Game over. Fuck Chris Pratt and his fucking Drake shit. Fuck Drake and his Drake shit. Fuck both of them.
Fuck both of them. Fuck Ben Affleck and his one good movie.
One?
No, I'm lying.
All right, we're done.
No, I'm lying. And I'm lying.
You about to get roasted. Like I thought I was bad. People about to come for you.
No, I'm lying on that one. He has some good movies, but for you to like give him up like more props than he deserves, come on, stop.
He's okay. So real quick. Who's the better actor? Ben Affleck, Matt Damon.
I'm gonna go Matt.
Oh my god. Yo, the only thing Matt Damon was good in was the Bourne movies. That's it.
Go Matt.
The Bourne movies are the only reason why I would give Matt Damon any credit. Outside of that,
And they were damn good movies.
and they were, but doesn't mean he was good acting. He was just good action star. Not the same thing.
Hey, he was acting.
He was acting like he knew what the fuck he was doing.
He was exactly. It's a talent. It's a talent.
Final words, man. Let's go into it.
Final words, man.
I need more booze.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Man, I can't say this enough. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to our shenanigans. If you're on the way to work right now, be careful on the road. Good morning to you. Go to salutetobrews.com. Get your glassware. And good luck to you. Cheers.
Listen, I echo everything Gunny just said. We appreciate all the comments, all the follows, all the feedback, all the everything. Make sure you watch us on YouTube. Make sure you listen to us on Spotify, Google, Apple. By the way, shout out to you Apple guys. You Apple listeners, you guys are the highest when it comes down to our audio. Shout out to you guys. As much as I hate Apple, you're probably listening to this on a stolen phone. It's all right.
They're tracing that shit, man. Be careful.
Word, right? Listen. Oh, man.
Take a different route to work because they're following you.
Make sure you follow Salute to Brews. Make sure you follow Max Allotment. And make sure you follow Max Allotment Podcast for all updates and everything. Again, I can't say this enough. Thank you for the comments. And I love seeing what you guys have to say. I love the conflicting comments, too. Those are my favorites.
We're doing? We're connecting people because people start
the world.
talking to each other, and then they become friends. We're just, we're trying to make the world a better place.
Let's go.
I love it.
One podcast at a time. Take care. Peace, love, chicken grease. See ya next time. Adios.